Step 1. We head to a cartel-occupied village to steal Polito's car to get a hold of its GPS. I sneak in the dark of night and get a nice position to scout from. Okay, one there. One there. Looks like there's a bunch over there. I take out the snipers and find the car. Gotcha. The main issue is going to be the tons of Sicarios to my right. Target.
Me dirijo a la ubicación. Listos para disparar. Este tío ya es historia.
I slowly creep up, and as I approach the door, an enemy spots me. I quickly fire off a few rounds, and I blew up the car. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Go. Go. Go, 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 go. Alright. I think we're out. After this, I just grinded out some odd jobs to upgrade my skills. Now it was time for the first major filter for me, the Unidad base. I had experience with this place on previous runs, so I brought a sniper instead of my usual rifle. This has upsides and downsides, and you'll see both shortly. Before I start shooting the enemies, I go full LARPer and decide to get some dope. I find a bush about the same distance away as an enemy sniper, and I try to gauge the drop. Something I hadn't accounted for yet was that the tracers in Wildlands and Breakpoint don't actually indicate where the bullets are going. Nice. When I look back at the base, I see a soldier running. It seems this won't go as quietly as I hoped for. Before I know it, I'm in a 10-minute gunfight. No, I gotta drop this guy. Die, please. Then as I'm burning all my ammo trying to take out a helicopter, I turn to see another helicopter. No, I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked. With such a lack of cover nearby, there's nothing to do but run for the minigun and hope I can take these things out. Get oh! Oh my god. Go down, go down. Where are the bullets going? Team? Hello? What? Where? Oh my. No, please. Oh. Now we need to talk about another major problem, Unidad. These soldiers are a special tactical unit designed to stop the cartel. Read that as, they are corrupt spec ops here to help the cartel. Once you're in a fight with them, they function off of a GTA-style wanted system where they escalate force and pursue you until you're able to get away from them, or more likely, until they spawn 2 helicopters and kill you. There's 2 lessons to be learned from what just happened. 1. Any engagement with Unidad needs to be as short as possible. Kill whoever's in the way and get to a vehicle. And 2. This guy on Reddit says you can drive your drone into enemy helicopter rotas to kill them. Wait, really? I don't know what I was thinking with this next character. I was going to do a thing where the first character was one of the rebels and the second was meant to be an investigator from the CIA or something, but now I just look like one of the guys from 13 Hours. At this point, I'm feeling a bit defeated with how early I went down, so I do what any pro gamer would do. I blame my gear. This time, I'm going to unlock cool good gear, and that will be how I win. In the middle of the night, I kick down the door to a random hut in the middle of nowhere. In this hut are 5 things: Cheerios, water bottles, a fucking Aimpoint T1 with magnifier, medical supplies, and heavy comms equipment. Bolivia is a weird place, dude. A night of shenanigans later, and I'm looking less John Krasinski and more Chris Pratt. Before I can move on, I need to finish one last job. There are specific types of missions that can unlock different kinds of rebel support, and one of the most useful is the ability to call in mortars. I do the deal, I get rebel support, set mines along the infill routes, put my troops in defensible positions. The whole thing is smooth as butter. It's time to move. I get in a truck, start moving, and... Okay, that was a really stupid mistake, but one of my guys can pull me out and revive me. It's all gonna be... After this, I'm feeling understandably tiffed, so I take the opposite approach this time. I am the blacked out helicopter now.
those are ex-military.
ID your targets.
If Amaru gets killed by a stray round, Operation Kingslayer will be dead in the water before it even starts. Let's go. Are you Amaru?
Following the same mindset, I went directly to the Unidad base and brought an M4 this time.
To position.
Eyes on him.
I need a better position. Target down.
After meticulously taking out the snipers, I approach from the front, find the target I'm looking for, and aggressively drone a path to him.
That was fucking close. Hey, an unidad.
Easy. Camine.
What the hell is this?
I'll call them back to Atakwa. Tell them you've got a package ready.
With the mission handled, I check that the helicopter is clear and I get the hell out of there. Set target.
I'm getting a position.
Set target.
Moving to a good sight line. I've got the target. Ready. Call the shot. That's one down. Let's ride.
Unfortunately, after another clean performance, it's time to learn another lesson. The mission is to ambush a convoy, stop the vehicles, and mark them for rebel capture. I have a plan for this. I spot a convoy from above and set up ahead, blocking the road with my helicopter, then request a killdozer from the rebels. They have those, by the way. I use the billboard for concealment and wait for the convoy to arrive. You guys ever see Heat?
Ready? Open fire.
Copy.
As soon as the shooting starts, I realize I've made a grave mistake. Despite the seemingly great armored shooting positions on this killdozer, my guys just kinda don't wanna. This means my only offensive option is slamming my face into the target. A smarter man would disengage from the fight at this point and try to hit them again later. Alas, I am no smarter man. Once I start taking rounds myself and the vehicle starts smoking, I back off, but unfortunately that's a bit too late. Fortunately this time I'm able to back up before the 10-car pileup explodes. I grab a nearby truck and suddenly my squad remembers that they have firearms and start laying waste to what remains of the cartel. I angle the truck to block the road's angle on me, tag the truck, and run to a conveniently placed speedboat for extraction. That was close. The time has come for another broadcast, but I need transportation. Shortly after fast travel, I notice a nearby helicopter on the map and decide to take my dirt bike to it. I don't really do any scouting, just drive straight to it and oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Go, 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 go. If this is how I die, I'm going to be furious. If you thought that was dumb, just wait until right now, because I decided it's not that many. Let's go get that helicopter. Almost immediately, I'm shot to the ground. I need to get to a vehicle and get out of here. Eyes on that guy. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh. Inches from the truck, more backup arrives. Let me in, let me in, let me in. With the safety of the truck, I'm able to make it out. My next close call is less my fault. I start the broadcast and decide to place a bulldozer near the transmitter to provide some cover.
Rebels can send over a vehicle.
Get what? Not doing that again. But after a bit more investigation, the time has come. They're hiding out at a slaughterhouse tucked into a valley. I wait until nightfall, grab an MP5 and a helicopter, and land above them. After a bit of scouting, there's no one outside. We enter and head for the basement. I open the door and prep a grenade. Damn it! I clear the left and throw a frag deep.
Frag out.
Now to take out the minigun.
Shit, let's get down.
Fire, fire, fire. Get ready. Fire. You're using
send in the boys, and that's Polito dealt with. And in the final room, there's no one left but Yuri and his victims spread along the tables. We trade fire and I'm tagged a bit. I peek quicker the second time and drop him.
You know how in the movies people always act like revenge isn't satisfying? Like it doesn't make them feel any better?
Sure.
Well, I feel fucking great. Taking out that lovey-dovey horror show also earned us some points with the locals. Make contact when you find something new. Bowman out.
God, Bowman is such an edgelord. With a clean hit on their intelligence network, the next target is production.
At the top is El Cardinal, an excommunicated priest turned Santa Muerte proponent. He's also supposed to be the spiritual advisor to El Sueño.
This would also be a good place to test my new SR-25 since the sightlines are a bit longer than in Ithaca. What happens next is a series of events so contrived to look cool you're going to think I paid Ubisoft to make this section happen. As I move up, the cartel radios start going. I should have droned more, they saw that guy. As I do, 3 Sicarios push my position. I tell the guys to sync shot them, but 3 more run up into the same position.
Eyes on the target. Say the word. I'm engaging Victor.
Throw a grenade close to try to break contact. Damn, there goes my 1 revive. If I go down in this fight, it's over. I just need to push back to my bird and run. As I do, I spot 2 helicopters. It's about to get messy. Before they have time to push up, I need to get rid of those choppers with the cover I have.
Chopper incoming. Unidad bird approaching. Stay down.
Come on. Come on. Yes! I see a gap in the Unidad bird's path and I run for my helicopter.
Grenade, move.
That's not good.
Grenade, move. We've got a problem.
Oh, come on, move.
Watch the
Oh.
expending close.
Oh my.
Find a container.
As I start to run for the road, I'm tagged once by the cartel and again by the Unidad helicopter.
Unidad bird on patrol.
I try to take out the helicopter, but it stops in time and it's out of range. I go for it a second time and get him. Then I take rounds from the crew who didn't die, apparently. I pull out my SR-25 and click. I pull out my pistol as I take another shot. If I don't hit these shots, it is over. The body thumps as I teeter on the edge of death. I'd like to wait for my health to come back before I move, but I can't risk losing this car and getting swarmed. My worries are verified as Unidad QRF shows up. I can't win this fight without a select fire gun. I have to go for the car. I keep driving until the game lets me fast travel out. Holy shit, that was way too close. We wait a while and approach the factory from the water.
Let me get a good sight line. Hold up. Let me get a good sight line. Target acquired. Careful. Sicario sporting a submachine gun. Inside the lab.
cartel gunman.
Okay,
outside
we're
the
still
lab.
all right.
They're gonna make you back up. I'm seeing 2 narcos here.
I don't
All
see
right,
'em.
3 in the lab.
Got a network of chemical drain pipes here.
Clearing outside goes well and we enter through a drainage pipe.
It's fine. I got a target carrying submachine guns. Tango marked. He's a little close
Moving to
civilians.
position.
I need a better position.
Joining the interior, it looks like there's too many to take cleanly, but I'll have to do my best.
Roger. Target acquired. Okay, we're cool. Going hot.
It almost goes according to plan, but they get the word out before I can clear the place.
Oh shit, we've been spotted.
We'll have to manage the entrances and get the dirty work done at the same time.
That came from inside the lab. Grenade! Grenade! Grenades! Watch out!
After a quick engagement, we get the job done and prepare to leave. Unfortunately, while I'm checking for a safe exfil, my team let a guy get way too close. Despite that setback, a cautious clear later and we're back on the boat we rode in. After a few more raids and some wave defense, it's time for the next target.
Okoro's a mess, and Sueño is calling for El Emisario's head. Not even El Yayo can protect him now. Track down El Emisario and bring him in. Let's see if he's willing to cut a deal.
This is easily the most scared I've ever been for a mission in this game.
Shit, I gotta find a good position. Ready to engage.
Not only is there Unidad, my character calls out the 20th one I ping.
20 hostiles by my count. Fuck.
That's ignoring their extremely rapid and dangerous QRF. This is going to have to be hard and fast. I clear the road on the way up and mortar the main force.
Roger, let me get in position. Roger, target acquired. I need a better position. I got it. Moving to position.
The few troops left outside run inside for cover.
Eyes on the target.
Coming up on the target area now. Get ready. Bowman can't wait to take a run at El Emisario, so watch your fire. We need to take him alive.
Copy that.
I take it slow approaching the building, but as I get to the front door, I hear Unidad on the radio. I'm about to get surrounded. Move up.
Go.
Roger.
I really don't like sitting out here. Move there. I order my troops to clear upstairs, but I'm out of time.
Copy.
Fucking hell.
Fuck. With Unidad pushing in and my revive wasted on the X, I have to try to balance caution and speed. On me.
Rally on me.
Roger, moving.
Roger that. Target's marked. Good to go.
Open fire.
Oh, he's dead.
I call in more mortars to keep my back safe, and one of my troops walk into it.
Man down.
I can't worry about that. I have to find El
I
Emisario.
got you. Man, just hang tight. I'm heading your way.
And as I find his office, I find him too.
Be damned.
Ladies and gentlemen, El Emisario has left the building.
Killed himself rather than face his own grandfather. That's fucked up. I feel like we drove him to it. Come on, man. Stop with that shit. He made a choice.
We need to check the body, see if he's got anything on him. Got a suicide note. Bowman, this is Nomad. We found El Emisario. He's dead.
What happened?
He killed himself. Left a note to El Sueño taking the blame for the loss of the labs in Okoro. Guess the shame of failing his grandfather was just too much to take.
That little shit. We had El Yayo by the nuts, and now this.
Guess he wasn't quite the fuck up we thought he was.
He just didn't break the way we expected him to. It happens sometimes.
You do this sort of thing a lot?
I do whatever it takes to get the job done.
While Bowman jerks her murder boner, I drone the front and see that Unidad are breaching the building. I don't want to jump off the balcony since I don't know what's down there, but I need to leave now. The cartel bird lifts off, and we're in the clear. With an unfortunate send-off, we lose our second target, but that's still a target off the board. But if we can't get intel from the man, maybe we can get it a different way.
This used to be a national park, but Santa Blanca turned it into an exclusive resort. It's here that Carzita does what Carzita does best, making connections between Santa Blanca and anyone that's anyone. CEOs, politicians, judges, socialites, even celebrities.
We're going to a rich guy's private island to obtain a list of politicians and people of influence that he has information on. Hey Alexa, when does this game take place? Considering the usual things we get up to, this chapter is fairly lighthearted. We bug a hotel room, we record a politician having mostly clothed sex with a very convincing prostitute, we wreck a casino.
Say the word. Fuck, engaging. There's a Sicario over here by the checkpoint.
Doink.
Engaging.
Oh, where did you come from? Gambling is bad, kids. I don't really see the appeal to slot machines, I'm not gonna lie. Minecraft is way better than this shit, what the fuck? And for the big job, we need to scare off the VIP clients at a resort. I suggest just mortaring the thing, but Bowman insists on wave defense. I get to a gorgeous Overwatch position and begin scouting. The plan is to clear the place of guards before the light show so we can make our chaos in relative safety. After clearing out the meager security, they're replaced with extremely aloof reinforcements. What are you doing up there? Come down here. A cartel helicopter is enough of a distraction that someone walks in the front door and downs me.
Inside the building.
Oh, for fuck. Alright.
We've done enough damage to Carzita's resort.
I don't think the rest of these guests are gonna check out. A bunch of dudes shooting off guns tends to have that effect.
Mom, can I go home now?
Oh fuck, they're heading this way.
So grab a cartel Hellcat and get the hell out.
Ready? Open fire.
With the resort as a whole sufficiently shook up, Jeffy decides to throw a party to save face, and we decide we're going to get our hands on his little black book. Wait a minute. I need to go to an island to find a guy who has tons of business connections between influential people. I need to get his client list and then kill him? Interesting. I throw up the drone, clear the waterside security, and get eyes on my man. It's risky, but he's alone. I gotta go for it.
Don't you move.
Relax, eh? I'm not doing anything. Watch it, Nako.
I run in and grab him. I get flanked by part of the security detail, but one of my guys handles it. Turns out, the files are stored on a server off-site. One more hit and we'll have all the intel we could ask for. I get a look at the place and it's fucking Alcatraz. I'll have to lean on my drone. Well, that's not good. Boop.
Hang back, they see you.
And lights out. The infill goes smoothly, but the download triggers backup. Request mortar support.
All the rebels for some
Why did I have to run out of primary ammo? Nice. Open fire.
Fire.
Copy.
Got my gun back. Oh. I'm gonna get you. Boop. Get fucked. Ooh, the crew actually died for once. With another target off the list, let me take a moment and show you the little things that make doing this on permadeath extremely stressful. I want to grind out a few side missions so I can get enough XP for the explosive drone. No worries. Kill a couple guys, grab some supplies, just no worries. The supplies are on a plane. No worries, no worries. Just watch this fucking landing, dude. Oh. Let's go! That aside, another reason I'm trying to upgrade my skills and gear was because I just wrapped up my last 2 out of 5 skull target. Meaning the game as a whole is about to ramp up, and I've never played this far into a save in this game at all, let alone on permadeath. The further I get, the more there is to lose, and the easier it is to lose it. With that in mind, I go on a little side adventure and get my hands on a new rifle and an EOTech with a magnifier. It has a slower rate of fire and a cleaner recoil, meaning I can tap fire it without wasting time messing with select fire. Along with that, the magnifier extends my visual range past the point of the rifle being effective, without hampering me in close quarters. I have never been more ready for what's next, so it's time for another target. El Pulpo is El Sueño's accountant, but he's not important today. Today, we want his assistant. He's at a silver mine being interrogated under suspicion of skimming off the top of the cartel's business. This makes him a cooperative asset if we can get our hands on him. That means we need to find a nearby LT, interrogate him for the assistant's location, then we bag him and get him out alive. This will prove to be a challenge. The first attempt devolves into a gunfight pretty quickly, and the target gets in a car. Alright, we can try again, no problem. On the second time, I make note of the snipers on the silos nearby and use their own walkways to take out scouts near the LT's building.
Target down.
There's a bit of fighting once we're in, but we have the target's location and a helicopter to get there. Once up above, I'm able to scout the warehouse and find there's only a few guards on the target. No problem, we'll pop them, grab him, and get out.
Heads up, hostile presence.
Coopere y todo saldrá bien.
I'm opening fire.
Open fire. No! No! What? Oh, that's the mission fail. Oh, fuck. Dude, I thought that was it. I was like, why didn't they revive me? On attempt number 3, I try a different angle and approach him from underneath. I do a bit of scouting and have my soldiers take out a few snipers.
That tango's down. It's like we've riled them up.
And I'm caught.
These
That's fine.
assholes just
We're in the
pulled
escape
up.
route, so we can clear our way up. Oh, what
Tango's
the?
near the cap entrance.
Find some cover fast.
This is not good. Please die. Oh, that was stupid.
Thanks.
I need to leave. I need to leave. I need to leave. Back, back. Okay, bye. Try it again. I approach from yet another angle on my 4th attempt. I have another quiet clear until I'm told that I'm caught again. Then, before I know it, I'm having another gunfight on this fucking roof. I should have worn my 13 hours drip for this. I fight on this roof for so long, in fact, that the mission fails because I take too long to leave. I'm mad I lost the clip, but attempt number 5 is where I was clearly just fed up and wanted it done. I drive directly into the compound, block the parking lot with my car, shove the guy in the trunk, and leave. And hilariously, it works pretty well. When I get to the site, I know what's coming, so I have a vehicle prepped and get the target inside.
Men who work for Nidia Flores. It was nonsense. They suspect Pulpo of plotting against Nidia.
Will you excuse us for a moment?
Pulpo and Nydia have it in for each other, huh?
We need to use it to our advantage.
Make them both think they're stealing from each other?
Exactly. Just need to find ways to do that.
We'll get back out there. Get some intel we can use to break that relationship.
Hey, who did you guys say you were again?
All that for this guy? On my way to the next mission, I spot an enemy lieutenant and chase him. As he comes to a stop, we take fire from Unidad troops. Request backup.
Drug cartels and terror groups, minerals, they all
Knowing not to play with Unidad, I take the cartel supercar and get out. I'm not risking a fight with these guys.
Ready? Open fire.
After I crash through a fence, I'm worried about the car's condition, so I continue on foot. I get jumped from the side and I'm downed.
Hold on, man. I'll be right there.
Ugh, fuck, took you so long.
It's rough, but my guys got me, and there's a road right in front of me. I'll just grab a vehicle and... Oh!
Troops are moving in.
No! Ah! "12 hours, 20 minutes. I gotta say, considering how quickly the first two went, I didn't think I would last this long. I was certain when I went out it would be to fall damage or something stupid, and I hoped it would be something cool like a major raid or whatever. But if I asked people who play this game to take bets, Unidad was probably at the top of the list. This kind of thing is why I love permadeath though. I didn't die to bullshit like a lot of people would expect. This was my fault. You can see their helmets through the windows, but I was panicked and hadn't thought about reinforcements coming from that side. It was a hard situation and a tiny mistake got me killed. But there were dozens of close calls before that, and the feeling I had before I went on those major raids, or the relief I felt when I finished them, have a unique sharpness to them that you can't replicate in most games. I know this isn't going to be for everyone, but if there's a game with permadeath that you're at all tempted by, let this be your message to give it a shot. It's completely transformative, and considering my initial video on the topic was over a year ago, this isn't some short-sighted recommendation. I'm glad to have those 12 hours, and maybe someday I'll get my hands around Sueño's neck and on that gold exosuit. As always, I appreciate you for watching, and I'd love feedback on this project in the comments. I tried a different style with this one, and while it was more chaotic, I've already learned lessons that would make the next one better. Special thanks to my supporters on Patreon and YouTube memberships. Patrons and channel members get ad-free early access to videos as well as my Google Drive, so you can see the videos I make and don't make. Special thanks to El Farito, Robert Lucas, Spittoon, Mariano Rebufo, Dazed Canadian, Sea Trouble, Amanda Lick, Surpassed, Cookie, and of course my ridiculous 55 lobster and crab, Hayden. I appreciate you all for watching, and as always, subscribe to my fucking YouTube channel.